lovelies, you're welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time of coming across my channel, I say a very big welcome to you. I'm Laurry Jones and I make lifestyle videos, your lifestyle, my lifestyle, our lifestyle. Okay, I'm your one and only Laurry Jones. It's just me, we are not two, and today I have my son in my channel. Today come say hi to the audience.
What's up?
Okay, he has been begging to enter my channel, and I said, okay, you can come in today and say hi to the viewers. All right, this is Kamsi, my son. He has his own channel. You can check it out. Playing with Kamsi. Okay, subscribe. Yes, subscribe. So today I have a topic. It's one that every one of us in Nigeria, we are already aware of what has been happening. Bad news everywhere. Okay, first of all, I want to say justice for Sylvester. Justice for Sylvester. I want justice. We all want justice for Sylvester. Those people that killed him, we want them to be brought to book. Okay, what do I want to talk about today? Bullying in boarding houses. It's not a new thing. It's something that has been there in time immemorial. Okay, we have, in fact, I went through that too. Many of us must have gone through bullying in secondary school, and right now many people were trying to blame the parents of the bullies. Some will say, don't take your child to boarding school. Some will say it's because the bullies came from they don't have good home training. Okay, so but the thing is, laying of blames now is not even the issue, because one, I will say, no parent has as a guide or a manual. We don't have any particular way to raise children. Fine, we all know what is good or what is bad, but we can't say, okay, some people say don't take your child to boarding houses, which I support too. Not that I support it 100%, but because bullying also happens in day schools. Okay, like I said, bullying happens in boarding houses, it happens in schools, it even happens at home. Okay, so what I want to say is laying blame on the parents of the bullies is not, as in, I don't know, is that the solution to bullying? So today I want to talk about boarding school or no boarding school. There's this debate, we have been following the happenings nowadays, all the bad news that have been happening. First of all, I would say justice for Sylvester. Okay, so now people have been debating, will you take your child to boarding school or will you not take your child to boarding school? So my audience, I'm also asking you, will you take your child to boarding school considering all that has been happening, or will you not take your child to boarding school? Okay, now I will say it's not an absolute thing to say that bullying happens in boarding schools, because it also happens in day schools. Okay, do you know, even in primary school, there was a day I went to my son's school, although he's no longer in that school now, and I saw someone, as in, I saw my son looking very sick, a boy that went to school, very healthy. Okay, so for me to ask him, I just asked him, what happened to you? And he didn't say anything. Okay, it was just one of the students, the girl, that said, auntie, someone sat on his head. I said, eh? Someone sat on his head? For what? Why would a student sit on another student's head? Okay, immediately I had to call the teacher, I had to call the head teacher to find out what happened. Okay, and immediately they brought out the boy, we scolded him, we told him never to try that again, and I don't know, it wasn't because of that I took him out of the school, because at the end of the day, the boy actually changed. Okay, the bully stopped bullying people in school. All right, the thing is, and this was just primary school, so bullying happens everywhere. When I was in secondary school, I was a boarder. The first day of my school, as in the first night, I never knew that they at prep, you're not supposed to discuss or chat with people. What I heard, I was just discussing with a schoolmate, a classmate that I knew from home. That I met there. I was just, you're here and all that. The next thing I saw, one short senior. I saw, in fact, the kind of slap I received that day. I saw stars. Okay, so that's a kind of bully I saw in my secondary school, and I was a boarder. This one I've told you, the one that happened in primary school, and it's a day school. Okay, so bullying happens in day schools, it happens in boarding schools, and for me, I don't know, I will not want my child to go to a boarding house. Why? Not because of bullying, but because I want my eyes to get to him daily. I want to be able to communicate. I want to be able to know what happens to him on a daily basis. Okay, because for boarding houses, why I would say I will not take him to a boarding house is because by the time you get to know what the things that is happening in his life, it might actually be too late. That's just one. That's just one of the reasons. But boarding school is good. I went to a boarding school. I didn't turn out a bad person, or I can't say I didn't turn out a bully, and I didn't, even the people that went to day schools, they don't turn out to be bullies. So there's really no comparison, no need comparing going to boarding school or not going to boarding school. Parents do what works for them. Some parents are not always there for their kids, maybe probably because I have time to overlook over my kids, so I would prefer day, as in they go, they come. But if you are a very busy mom, you don't have time, maybe you travel a lot, I think the boarding schools is better for a very busy parent. Okay, because even the bullying happens at home. If you travel and you leave your kids for the house help, you don't know what goes on at home. We just have to pray. Okay, then we will say about the bully that is because they come from they are not well trained at home. But I will tell you, no parent has the complete manual for training children. We just train and we beg God to help us, because as this thing has happened now, as this killing has happened now, none of those 5 children, none of their parents sent them to go and kill somebody in school. Have you thought about that? And have you thought about the disappointment they have brought to their families? So blaming their parents now is really not the issue, because no, every parent will want to give the best training to their child. No parent will just wake up and say, I want this child to become an armed robber, I want this child to become a killer, I want this child. I don't know if you understand me. May we not blame, let's not blame their parents so much. They might actually have come from very good homes, but they were influenced in school. They were influenced by other students in school. So what we should be praying for our children is for them to have a mind of their own, just like Sylvester had. I give thumbs up to that boy. As in fact, I respect him even in his death. I respect him. Okay, for him to have said no to cultism till death, the boy is a strong-minded boy. I just pray my children have such mind to say no to whatever is not good, to have mind to always do the right things, to have mind to refuse to do things that will hurt other people, or to kill, or to bully, like I said, as God put us into this world, he gave us that conscience. We all know, everybody knows what is good and what is bad, but most people decide to do the bad things. Even as children, you will see a child, he knows, okay, I have done this thing, I'm going to lie to mommy. They know that that thing that they have done is a lie. You will ask, who did this? And they will say, it's not me. You ask and ask and ask, they will say, not me. They know. So as it is now, you can't say this is a bad parent, this is a good parent. No parent is bad, no parent is good. We all want the best for our children. But as this thing has happened now, it's just a pity, a very big pity. Then for the parents of the 5 children that were accused, the best thing is to bring out your children, okay? Let them face the law. If they are guilty, let them face their music. It's really painful, but that's the right thing to do. It's really, really very painful for any parent. It's painful for Sylvester's parents to have lost their child. It's also painful for these 5 parents to look at their child facing their music. But that is actually the right thing to do. The school authority should bring out the students, the parents should bring out the students, let them face their music. You have tried your best, you have trained your children, but they chose to do the wrong things. They just chose to do the wrong things. So you leave them to the law, let them face the law, okay? Bear it. You just have to bear it. It's not easy. It is not easy. If I have tried my best to train my child and one day they come to tell me he has done this or done that, it will be very heartbreaking. But I will always say, let the law take its place. Let the law take its place. If they are found guilty, there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to bear it, apologize to Sylvester's parents. So that is it, okay? So what am I trying to say, my viewers? Will you take your kids to boarding houses, or will you want them to stay and be going to school from home? And what is your reason? I hope it's not just because of bullying, because bullying happens everywhere, okay? Bullying happens everywhere. What is your reason if you say you take your child to boarding school? What's your reason? If you say you want your children to go to school from home, what is your reason? Okay? Training of a child is not just the parents' job. In school, the teachers help, families help, everybody helps. So when a child turns bad, you don't blame just the parents. You don't blame, the society helps. Okay? And the child himself, a child that wants to be trained, will be trained. Have you ever wondered why children of pastors turn out to be bad? It's not because pastors want their children to be bad. It's not because they didn't train them. At the end of the day, even sometimes I would say maybe it's their destiny. Some people are just destined to go like that. Maybe it's their destiny. Sometimes this world is just so mysterious. You will train a child, do everything possible for that boy or girl to become something in life, and at the end of the day, you just get so disappointed. Nobody should blame the parents. Nobody should blame the deceased parents for sending their child to boarding school. Everybody should just wait for the law. Let the law take its course, okay? Let's not blame anybody this time around. Okay, that is it for today. I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to ask you people, what would be your reason for taking your child to a boarding school? What could be your reason for not taking your child to a boarding school? Okay,
Comments.
then let there be justice for Sylvester. Comment in the comment section.
Comments.
Okay, tell me why you will take your child to a boarding school and why you will not take your child to a boarding school. Okay, just comment. I'll be reading and I will be replying. Let's make it an interactive section, and I will see you in my next video. I'm still your one and only Laurry Jones. Justice for Sylvester. I am really, I don't know how I feel for the parents of the people that killed Sylvester. I feel a very big pity for Sylvester's parents, and I, I don't know how I feel for those parents, because they must be very heartbroken now. The parents of the deceased, the parents of the killers, all of them should be very heartbroken now. But those children that committed this crime should face the law. That is it. no matter how painful it is to the parents. Bring them out, let them face the law, okay? Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.
Wait up.
What do you want to say?
I want to say, because I've not been talking at all in this video.
Okay.
I wanted to say,
you're in the video now. Everybody knows you're in the video. This boy.
I've not been talking in the video.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
The last thing I want to say is
like
and subscribe. There are two buttons for that. Comment if you want to take your child to secondary school or not.
No, they will take their children to secondary school, but there is boarding school, as in where they will live there, or they will be coming home. They will just go to school and come back. So comment the one you choose and give us your reason, okay?
Yes.
All right. Justice for the Sylvester. Justice for Sylvester. Okay, bye and see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to Playing with Kamsi too. Playing with Kamsi. That's his channel.
Subscribe.
All right, people. Bye.